Hey TechCloud TV viewers, Vanessa here. Before we take you on our journey to help you understand how cryptocurrency came about, we wanted to talk about a critical topic. What is money? So guys, what is money? What if I said money was worth nothing? Would you believe me? Before we take a closer look at where money came from, let's first figure out exactly what money is. Of course, when you think of money, you probably think of dollar bills and coins, such as nickels, dimes, and quarters. But is that all money is? In today's video, we'll explore how money was created and how it was used. If this is of interest to you, please continue to listen and follow our video. Please hit the subscribe, like button, and comment on this video from wherever you are seeing this. By definition, money is defined as something generally accepted as a medium of exchange, a measure of value, or a means of payment. Economists define money as anything commonly accepted by people for the exchange of goods and services. Although every country has its own system of coins and paper money, other things can also be used as money. Now that we understand what money is, let's find out how money was invented. Money first began as a product-based exchange or barter system. For example, farmers would barter with each other, trading a certain number of animals for certain products or services. In this case, animals would be used as money. In fact, bartering was the only way people exchanged goods and services from the earliest days of human beings on Earth. If you grew rice, for example, you could trade bags of rice for the other goods and services you needed. Over time, though bartering wasn't always possible, people sometimes could not agree on what goods were worth in exchanges. In other situations, people simply did not want to trade for what you had available. These situations led to the development of commodity money. Such a system worked as demands or needs of people were low and area of exchange was limited. This worked for commodities which were basic items used by almost everyone. In the past, popular commodities included salt, tea, cattle, and seeds. Using these items of money alleviated some of the problems of bartering. However, using commodities raised other problems. Commodities weren't always easy to transport and often were perishable or difficult to store. These issues led to people to create coins out of precious metals to use as money. No one knows for sure who first invented such money, but historians believe metal objects were first used as money as early as 5000 BC. Around 700 BC, the Lydians became the first Western culture to make coins. Other countries and civilizations soon began to mint their own coins with specific values. Using coins with set values made it easier to compare values and trade money for goods and services. Eventually, societies moved away from using precious metals to make money. A major turn in the journey of money came when the paper was used to make it. It is trusted that this form was discovered somewhere through the issuing and agreeing of paper receipts by money lenders in old Iraq. These lenders were actually goldsmiths who lived lavish and luxurious lives. When they kept the valuables of people in the safe room, they issue a receipt as proof for the stored goods. Today, most modern currency is not backed by silver or gold. Instead, today's money is known as Fiat Money. Fiat is a Latin word that means let it be done. Money has a certain value today because it was given that value by government fiat or decree. Legal tender laws now make it illegal to refuse legal currency in favor of some other form of payment. The first paper money issued in the US occurred on 10th of March 1862. The $5, $10, and $20 bills issued were made legal tender by an act of Congress on 17th March 1862. Known as representative money, the new paper bills and coins made of non-precious metals represented certain values that everyone in those societies could agree on. Governments or banks would promise to exchange representative money for a specific amount of silver or gold. This became a fitting credit tactic used for lending, borrowing, and payment. By the 19th century, commercial banks initiated their own notes of variant denominations and shades. This was removed by the central bank that deemed this to be unacceptable and problematic, leading the central bank to become the regulator of paper money. Today, almost all countries issue their own currencies in accordance with their monetary requirements and economics, and the government is responsible for the security of this. With the onset of technology, machines, and gadgets, all the problems started diluting almost simultaneously with science. As paper money established its place in economics, so did cash deposits and checks, or plastic money as it is called. This is not actual money, but a card, credit, or debit made of plastic used to deposit or withdraw money through banks directly or through ATM machines. This became and allowed transportation, evaluation, and transactions to become easier and more legitimate. Also, the conversion of cash became safer and simpler. In the present 21st era, with the inception of advanced, established, and comprehended use of computer codes and application, money has reached its second benchmark with the commencement of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, a form of digital currency. This isn't an online electronic transaction that we're talking about, but the physical money that it itself has become digitalized. Thank you guys for listening to our video about the journey of money and what it has come to be. In our next video, we'll be talking about what Bitcoin is and to discuss why Bitcoin has value and what can be done with Bitcoin as a use case. Please continue to support us by liking and subscribing on our video and commenting to create a discussion. Thank you so much. Vanessa signing out.